Howdy, folks. Welcome to week two developer update. And yeah, here let's go over to the let's go over to here. So yeah, I've got this is the geometrics, the geometry theme that that I've got, and I'm just goofing around with that and everything. So yeah, I wanted to do an update on where we are, progress report. I did spend about it's almost 39, about 38 and something and change hours this week on it, and this is just the demo screen right now. So I've got I added in a bunch of stuff, and here we'll see if we can start up a game here. There we go. All right, so I added in a whole bunch of stuff. Let me turn off the camera here too, so you can see. There we go. There we go. All right. So yeah, the player does not take damage yet. But as you can see, I've got the collisions working and pretty cool stuff. Yeah, basically as I was talking about, see when the stuff breaks apart, how it breaks into pieces. That looks really cool. So I got the weapons working. Most of them are tuned to fairly reasonable things. So like this is the turbo laser. You know, it's as you can see, it's really cool. It's got some fast stuff here. This should be the bug zapper, as I call it. And see if we can... I'll show you what the bug zapper does. Whoa, that's even better. That's the death blossom. Sorry, that one looks the same. Here's the spread fire cannon. There we go. And I'm not sure how well these graphics are going to translate to MPEG. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how well they show up. Ooh, there's I call it the fire hose. Oh, if I can get it. Oh, I missed it. Okay. I gotta watch for that thing because it's awesome. So there's another one. There's invulnerability. When you get that, your ship flashes like this, and so that you know you're invulnerable, and you can basically just plow through things. We've got a bunch of other stuff. Let me get this mouse cursor out of here. Got a bunch. Let's see if we can get the bug zapper here. So there's a laser, and this just shoots. No, I'm not getting the bug. It's almost always the bug zapper. It's so funny. So some of these, as you see, you get like one shot with them. You know, some of the weapons are pretty powerful, but you only get one shot. We'll grab the missiles here. These are guided missiles. I was testing these, so I have them coming up all the time. But yeah, watch this. So it paints the target, as you see here. It'll paint the target with that red thing. I put that in for debug, and it just looks cool, so I think I'm going to keep it. But yeah, see, it paints the target, and they go right for them. They go right at it. It's really cool. And here's another cool weapon. We'll get the Nova Bomb here. Show you what that thing does. And yeah, it takes like 10 seconds or whatever for it to load up. But here we go. We'll just drop this right here. And it even slow motions, as you see here. It does a slow motion thing while it's going. So yeah, that's pretty fun. And we have another one here. I'll show you. Show you what it does. So you're doing this, and then it goes bullet time. Awesome. Now, as I mentioned before, these are the interim graphics. I will have these as an option for the final game. You know, they will be an option, and you'll be able to. There's health pickup. See, we got all the pickups working. You'll be able to do like, you know, actual nice graphics and stuff. If you like these, that's cool. Here we go. There's the short laser. Now this, I need to add some functionality to it, but this is ping pong mode. Your ship gets bigger, and it actually like attracts to stuff, and you're basically invulnerable to collisions, and so it just does that. It bounces you off everything. Here is another weapon. It's called the Wowzer, and so I'll show you what this thing does. It goes like that. So it shoots a whole lot of bullets. And actually, it's one of the things I wanted to show you that I added was the chaining of things. And so basically, you know, one bullet can spawn a different type of bullet after it explodes, after it gets killed or whatever. And so yeah, so that's really fun. I like the way those triangles do that. We'll see what other weapons we can find. I want to get that speed fire. That thing is really awesome. It massively increases your fire rate, your refire rate, and so and the number of bullets you can have in the air. Let's see if this is the one. No, that's not it either. That's the Death Blossom. swear the other... That must not be... The one I'm talking about must not be in this. But there's that little green laser. It shoots out 360 degrees like a whole lot of times. It just kills everything that's, you know, that's right next to you. It's short range like that, but it just destroys everything. So get rid of these. There we go. And yes, that's making fun of the things in Unreal. There we go. Let's see, we've got these little missiles. There we go. All right, so there's the turbo laser. I'll show you what that does here. Got a bazillion of them. There we go. All right. But yeah, I want to get nice. Now that's the true power of that thing. Here we go. Let's get the fire hose. I call it the fire hose. Oh, and I ran out. I grabbed another power up. That's the worst. I had it for a second, and then I grabbed another power up. I'm gonna show you what these mines do too. If you can even hear me over all the sounds, right? But yeah, I'll show you what these mines do. No, I picked up the missiles instead. Here. We'll grab this X here. These are mines, and so you drop these, and they just... There's like 5 of them. They need to spread out more quickly. I need to tweak the thing on them, but there's 5 of them, and they spread out as they go, and then they all explode as they go through stuff, so it's pretty cool. Like that, see? Alright. Like I said, the explosions are like really wimpy right now, and they're not doing the amount of damage that they need to do. So, we'll grab some other stuff here. And I definitely need to tweak the ship's thrust power and speed and stuff like that too. But I think what I'm going to do is we're going to have upgrades. We're probably going to do levels and upgrades and stuff like that. We'll grab this spread fire cannon too. There we go. There we go. That thing's really fun when you got the fire hose too. But as you see, there's tons of... I mean, the gameplay is varying a lot depending on what you've got. Depending on what weapons you've got and everything. You're playing different... You know, you're playing different strategies and all that stuff. I do not have the AI ships in yet. That's another thing that I need to work on. This other power up here is Vengeance. So whatever kills you gets killed. And when you have that, most of the power ups last 20-30 seconds. So yeah, whatever kills you gets killed in return. So if you get killed by a rock, you know, it just destroys all of them, or this junk or whatever. You know, if you get killed by any of this stuff. It just destroys everything and finishes off the level. It's kind of cool, actually. There we go. And so that pickup sound that I've got there is my Xbox. I just thought that was fun to make that. All right, and so yeah, let me tell you all the other stuff that I've got here. Whoops. Let's go like this. There we go. All right, all this other stuff that I've got here, we can turn that back off. You guys don't need to see the fake mountains in the background, right? But yeah, we've got... I did the background stars, as you can see them twinkling there. The skeleton of the main loop, as you can tell. Basic weapon functionality, as you saw. Got sound channels working, as you can see. I've got... Let's see what else we've got. We've got the spawning of all the bullets and stuff like that. This is another power-up I'll show you here. This G is Ghost Mode. And when you have that, you don't collide with anything. You're basically no-clipped for like 30 seconds. So you can fly through the... you don't fly through the other power-ups, but you fly through the blocks. And this one here that I've got is Invincibullets. And so what it does is the bullets do not die on impact. So as you see, they're flashing and stuff. So they don't die on impact, and so they just blow through everything, and they just destroy everything. Here we go. Now we got the fire hose. Ah, and I got that stupid thing too. There. Let's get this thing. Come on, come on, go, 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 go. There we go. Okay, here's the fire hose. There we go. All right, and it ran out already. Okay, so anyway, we'll let that sit again. But yeah, we've got, as you see, we've got all that stuff. One of the things I did on the sounds is that the sound effects are actually, you know, if something happens on this side of the screen, the sound effect comes out more, you know, on that side, that kind of thing. We got in stereo, basically. Panning. We did the junk, as you see, the junk spawning and splitting. which is really cool. Like I said, it really adds a nice touch to everything. The theming, as you can see, because this is a different theme than the one that that we were doing before, and even the text, the font text and everything is different on that. Let me show you here again. Whoops. Go like this. So yeah, as you see, the font is different and everything. We can do, what else did I get on here? I got drawing all of the junk and the collisions, as you can see, and we did I did a bunch of debugging, a lot of debugging, and yeah, and I did one other thing, which is the bounding box visualization. I'll have to stop the game and restart it, so let me do that and I'll show you in just a second. Alright, here we go. So now I've got all the bounding boxes visualized here, and now what you'll notice is that it doesn't actually collide with, these are kind of level of detail collision, and I'll do a separate video on that I think at some point, but as you see here, when they overlap, it doesn't mean you get killed. There you go. So as you can see, the collisions, we do a low detail pre-collision, and then if that passes, then we worry about the high detail. But that way we're not trying to collide this thing with all of these, and stuff like that. So I just wanted to show that off. That's one of my little debugging things that I had there. There's another power up too, is that little $sign means that you get triple score or whatever it is. It's a high score, you get extra score for that. But anyway, I think that is pretty much everything that we did this week. I think that's everything I got done this week. I do have some more stuff to do, quite a bit actually. So let me see here. I've got a whole to-do list. Yeah, I've got to get the AI ships. I've got to get the let me see, the config file. I got to put in multiple players on the same thingy. There's the fire hose. Let's see if we can grab it. I'm typing in my thing instead of flying in the game. I'm typing on my spreadsheet. No, it's gone. It's gone. Okay. It's just so much fun. All right. So anyway, set up the config file. Multiple players. I got to do some more game state logic and everything like that. I've got some more power-up ideas and stuff like that. That is for just the basic of this gameplay, and then we're going to have different stuff like bonus levels and all kinds of stuff like that too. Different. Basically, the gameplay is not going to be just this screen all the time, so we're going to have different little things, different sub games, I guess. I don't know. They're not really mini games, but different phases and stuff like that you go through. But anyway, that's going to be it for this week's update, and thanks for joining me. And yeah, we'll let you know what's going on next week. Later.